So today I just want to take a couple minutes to talk about mental health. Over the past year, 4 people in my sort of extended circle of influence have committed suicide. One of them was a Marine Corps veteran. He was on Instagram. He was a motivational speaker, amputee. He used to thrive on giving presentations and telling people his story and motivating them about life. And then when the lockdown came from COVID-19, he kind of lost his purpose and fell into a great depression and eventually took his own life. More recently, there was a guy, I don't know him personally, but a lot of my good friends have served with him. He was another Marine Corps veteran who took his own life. He had some issues going on in his life causing a lot of stress, and he decided to end it. And the hard one with that one was he put his death letter out on Facebook, and people were reaching out to him, trying to get to him, calling the cops and all this. And by the time they got there, it was too late. In like the over 1,000 comments that were left on this guy's post, there was one somewhere in the middle that said, "Bye, Dad, I'm going to miss you." And as a father myself, that hit me pretty hard. And I just got done doing one of those 22 push-ups for 22 days to raise awareness for veteran suicide. But my question is, who's not aware? I mean, is there anybody that doesn't know that there is a epidemic of veterans killing themselves, as well as first responders, as well as regular people all over the world? Now, you talk about a pandemic, that's a pandemic right there, suicide. So my question is, how do people get to this point, all right? Is this a physical problem with the brain? Is it caused by something outside? You could debate that topic, or you could just say, well, it's a combination of both. The brain is designed to handle stress. I mean, that's how we're built, all right? You have chemicals in the brain that deal with anxiety, that prevent depression, that keep you thinking clearly during times of stress. But when those things are burnt out, I mean, if you're under a constant state of stress and your body cannot keep generating those chemicals, you probably will fall into a dark place, all right? Now, if we address that problem, does that mean that the external stress goes away? Well, no, it doesn't, because there's always going to be stress. There's always going to be bills to pay. There's going to be food that needs to be put on the table. There might be, relationship issues. There could be the stress of work. So there's always going to be stress. So what's really the root cause of depression? Who knows? But it manifests itself when the brain can no longer produce the chemicals that it needs to regulate the body, all right? Now, when we talk about veteran suicide and people say the VA needs to do more, this is why we need to have these awareness campaigns. What does that mean? The VA needs to do what? Give out more drugs, which I think is an absolutely horrible strategy, because a lot of these suicides happen after people have been put on various medications. They either, you introduce a chemical into the body, they either screw up the wiring in the brain, they put people into a constant zombie state, which, they don't feel anything, they don't care about anything, and then they get depressed because they don't care about anything. It's like, here, take this pill with this long list of side effects to regulate this one issue, but then take this pill over here with this long list of side effects to regulate that other pill, and now we're going to throw in this other pill to regulate something else that maybe has something to do with one of these two, but we're not sure. Now, what you can do, here's another option. If you've been in a dark place and if you're on the medication already, or you're thinking about going on it because you've been down that road, think about this. How about taking a genetic test? All right, maybe you don't have the gene that's needed to absorb B vitamins or methylate B vitamins, especially B6, which plays a key role in producing the neurotransmitters in the brain that help regulate anxiety, prevent depression, things like that. All right, it could be a simple fix. If you take a test and it says, hey, your body is not functioning in this way, you can go to the health food store and pick up a bottle of methylated B vitamins. Now, I'm not saying it's going to fix the problem overnight, all right? I'm making this very simple. I'm telling you there's other options. So, look at the food you're eating, all right? If you're eating a lot of junk and you're causing constant inflammation in your body is going to respond, which is going to make you pretty miserable, all right, if you're constantly fighting inflammation. Are you getting enough omega-3 fatty acids in your diet? All right, especially the ones with EPA and DHA, which promote brain health, which promote cognitive function, okay, and they fight inflammation. Are you exercising? A lot of vets, when we get out, we enjoy the fact that we don't have to go PT at 5:30 in the morning. But eventually, your body is going to pay the price for that. So, are you exercising? Are you doing high-intensity aerobic training? Are you doing any resistance training? Think about this. Think about doing a deadlift, all right? You picking up a weight, and your body or your brain has to coordinate the movement of all these four limbs, your fingers, your legs, your back, your shoulders, everything, all right? Your brain is coordinating all that. That takes a lot of energy, all right? It's good stuff. So your brain's getting a workout too, along with the high-intensity aerobic exercise. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and run a marathon, but, you know, if you can run, run. If you can't run, you can cycle. If you can't cycle, walk, all right? But get some deliberate exercise. Oxygen promotes the brain health, all right? Exercising promotes the regrowth of brain cells when other brain cells have died off. So look at some alternative therapies. Acupuncture, massage, Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, whatever, cognitive behavioral therapy, all right? There's options out there. If you're aware that you're traveling down this road, take a look at your lifestyle and ask, am I addressing the stressors in my life, which is then in turn taking a toll on my body? If it is taking a toll on my body, am I doing everything I can do to make sure that my body is functioning? Should I get a genetic test to see if I'm even producing the chemicals that my body is supposed to be producing to deal with this stuff? So let's have a conversation, all right? Everybody's aware. Let's talk about it. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about, put a comment in the thing and tell me, Gunny, you don't know what you're talking about. But let's have a discussion, all right? Leave a comment down below. I will say subscribe because I like putting this stuff out for you guys. So subscribe to the channel. Share it with your family, friends, someone who maybe needs to hear this information. If you don't want to put a comment in the box, you can go to wellnessforvets.info, hit the contact thing, and fill out the thing and shoot me an email, and we can talk that way. But yeah, awareness is we're past awareness, and now we need to look at some other ways to address these issues. All right, because one is too many. Veteran, fireman, police officer, civilian. All right, like it's out of control, and there's things that we can do to mitigate this.